guys, Aussie HPP Racing. A lot of you have not seen the shop. I'm going to give you a whole introduction of the shop, and we're going to walk the shop real quick, see what you all think. Obviously, this is our fish tank. This is where we start. Customers wait, they can relax, watch the fish, watch the whole reef. Then you come over here, we got our waiting room. In our waiting room, we have most of our sponsors. We got a TV where you can watch all the Falcon Tire stuff. Falcon Tire is one of our big sponsors. Kicker is one of our sponsors. Obviously, a lot of you guys might have kicker systems. They're excellent. We have it throughout the whole shop. We're going to turn them down so you guys can listen to me as we walk by. But this would be our waiting room, and then this is our shop. So if your car is getting tuned, you get to watch your car right here. There's Manny tuning right now. We got two cars. We got a Mustang and a Fox body sitting up there right now. He tunes about 5 cars a day. While you're in here, you get to see exactly how your car's going. You get to film it. You get to do everything else. We can't have you in there sometimes because if there is an accident, a drive shaft breaks, something breaks, we can't have the issues, just insurance issues. Most of you all know that. This is our main office here. This is basically, if y'all need any apparel, you can buy your HPP gear right online. You see up here, a couple days ago, about 3 Mondays ago, you guys might have seen on Discovery Channel where Doc, he had his incident. That's what's left of Doc's car. Sorry about that, it's a dyno going. But that's what's left of Doc's car. This is all the type of gear we sell here. This is the office here where we got it constantly showing the display of all the cars that we build, from Caleb Morton to Boosted Ego. We got Mistress over there. We got Monza. There's Boosted Ego right now on the wall. And this is where it all goes down. It comes down here in the office. We got Vivian, who pretends she's a Walmart employee and pretends she's busy. She knows more than your average guy, believe it or not. And there's Dustin. These are our office help. Brad's not here right now. All right, so the dyno's loud. Here it is. Here's our HPL. They sell detailers. We carry the oil. We carry everything we need here. For you guys who are afraid of Corona, we got sanitizer for you as well from HPL. We can do any type of car, Mustang, Camaros, Vipers. But if you have a regular car, you could also bring your regular car here. We do fleet services as well, and I'm going to get into that in a second. And let's just roll into a shop real quick and see what we got going on. So we come here in the shop. We got from anything from a Fox body all the way to a Corvette. We got 2 dynos in hand. So some days on Wednesdays and Fridays, we're tuning Dodge, Chevrolets all day Fridays and Wednesdays. They get done over here with 2 cars where you can do about 8 to 10 dynos a day. Manny's doing 2 right now, so that's why you see 2 Mustangs on there. It ain't Wednesday. But as we come here, we got from a Trans Am, we got Z06s. We can even go back down as far as the 69 Camaro that's been completely done. Let me show you this here real quick. We got a drag week car with the look at the intercooler in there so you'll understand why the headers and everything works this way. This car here, he's trying to make about 3,000 to 4,000 horsepower and run in drag week. Most of you know what drag week is. A lot of guys, they have to drive almost 1,000 miles, hit about 5 to 6 tracks, and they gotta run quick. This is gonna hopefully be a 590 car to the quarter mile, and it should be hopefully a drag week contender. Look at this beauty. So this is a typical stuff we do every day. As we come through here, this is, Alex, is this a 69 or 68? 68? 68 Camaro with the LSX swap. Car makes close to 500 horsepower. All motor. Car's beautiful. We also do paint work here. You'll see our paint shop in a second. This car, we can do a complete build from anything you want to do, any type of car you want to do, we get it done over here. We got over here, let's just keep going down. We got a car here that just got shipped out here from Poland. We paid about $4,000, they shipped it out here. This is going to be one badass car. The guy has done a complete remodel on the car, from a blower, suspension, motor, everything all the way down. We're going to end up putting a Holly in it, and it's going to go back to Poland where we could help him tune it if he needs any tuning issues. Let's come over here and check on our fab spot. This is our new race car, so I can't show you anything yet, but you can just look at the turbo and look at a few little welds we do here. We have a new welder in-house. Our new fabricator is badass. He's got 13 different certifications. Not talking anything about our old fabricator, but he knew how to make pretty welds, but he did not know how to penetrate. This guy knows how to penetrate and make them pretty. They last and they don't crack. He's amazing. Love the guy. You come over here, this is how all this stuff is made. So the headers you just saw, this is how they usually come. They come in a pipe like this, and we make them. Everything we do here. All this is made in-house. This used to be a little rubber piece for the car, so you have an idea. That's what we do here, and we'll build it for you out of metal if you want to make it look pretty. This is our whole fab department. It's not huge, it's not fancy, but we get the job done. Let's go out here. I'll show you another section of the shop. This is the performance side of the shop, where you've seen we can get from a Camaro. Look, you got a Camaro twin turbo up here. You got a Shelby 2020 right there. And then you got a Fox body with a turbo. We work on everything you want to get done in our shop. And this is why it's important for you guys to see what we do here, because a lot of people have no idea what HPP, and we've never done an introduction video. This is why I'm showing you today. We come out here, this is our performance / fleet. So we do fleet trucks, even from TD trucks that are vans. We do U-Hauls. We do regular cars that come off the street. You could come with your mom's Honda Accord and she needs a timing belt. We'll get that stuff done for you as well. This is our backyard. In our backyard out here, I gotta put my glasses on, it's kind of bright. So in our backyard, we got a bunch more cars. It looks like we got a bunch of cars that are here forever. They're not. A lot of these cars, we might get 5 cars in, 6 leave, 5 more come in, so it is busy out here. But like that Jeep right there, we got it on 40s, LS3, cam, heads, everything on it makes over 600 horsepower. This is all the stuff we work on. I had an S2000 here, it just left. Badass little car, made of almost 500 horsepower. It's an S2000 Honda with an LS6, I believe. I think it's an LS6. Car ran tremendous. But let's come back over here so we can show you the rest of the shop we got going on. That's one section. This is our other section here. In this other section here, we got a car Brandon's working on right now. And Brandon does a lot of our stuff here and a lot of our performance stuff. He's working on a car that just came from Mexico. So this truck came from Mexico. Brandon's been setting up the turbo kit. It's hard to see here. You might be able to get a little bit of a view here in the headers. Get a couple things here. Brandon, you have any idea? You want to tell them a few things you did to this thing? All the turbo kit?
Yeah, we recoated the whole turbo kit, put a turbo 400 in it, you know, new drive line, catch can, etc. We're going to take it to the track, get it ready for the customer, and
send it back to Mexico.
Send it back to Mexico.
What, real Mexico?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people online, they say they're racing in
13,
Mexico.
20,
This is real Mexico. So it's going right back to Mexico. How much horsepower are you trying to make in this with the Terminator?
At least 1,000. Put 1,000 down, hooking up with the slicks and the rear end all done up that we've done. So real happy.
So we'll do another video on it, on the shifter and all the stuff we had to build custom for this car. Right now I'm just doing you a shop introduction so you just see all the different type of cars we have here and what goes on in the shop. Let's come over here a little bit so you can see the rest. Let me get this out of the way so the camera guy don't fall. So there's the TD trucks. This is our basic stuff we also work on. Nothing fancy, nothing cute, but it keeps TD running and it keeps U-Haul going. That's all we do on that for. So you got a Chevelle here. We just finished this car. This is all paint work, everything done. As you can see, it's got a 572 cubic inch. And this car makes close to 500 horsepower. So we do work on carburetors as well. We're gonna put the carb on it. The guy's thinking maybe we might go a sniper. If we put a sniper on it, it's probably gonna run a lot better. The sniper will still have that carburetor look, but we can tune it with a laptop. Let me check this out here. There's the hood for it. We're just trying to keep it protected so we don't scratch anything as we work on your cars. A lot of people don't know. We also build people's boat motors. So this has a 572 cubic inch. I'm probably going to give the video so y'all have see. It's not going to be the same quality because it is my phone. But on this boat right here, it's got a 572 cubic inch. It's got a huge root style blower and Da Vinci carbs. With the Da Vinci carbs and everything, the boat's running about 98 miles an hour. It makes close to 700-800 horsepower. Badass little boat, but just give you something else we do. We do even a Subaru's we got right here. He wants us to do a turbo kit on, or a custom turbo kit. We do all that stuff here. As you come over here, this section here is where we do a lot of ceramic coating. These cars have had their engines pulled out, so they're ready to go. As soon as we put the engines back in, these cars will leave again. My engine room is over here though. So we try to keep it a little cleaner in there. But we got a lot of stuff we got to do in here. So we ship motors across the country. Here we go. So in our engine room, we basically take the cars apart, we build the motors, and ship them back out around the country. Sometimes we do a lot of local stuff as well, but a lot of guys around the country will ship this stuff out. Here's all their tickets. They go to the machine shop. They get built, we put the pistons, we put the rods, we put everything else we need. We get it ready for the machine shop, as you can see here. Machine shop will bring it back to us. They'll do the machine work because we don't have those high dollar machines. We put the pistons, we file to fit the rings, and we get everything ready for you. But we don't have those high dollar machines. They'll make sure everything is blueprinted, balanced, and correctly worked. So as soon as we put it in, your motor has been balanced, it has been blueprinted, and is ready to ride. We don't offer warranty like a lot of people think, but we do. So if we put your motor in, we told you it's gonna last for 1,000 horsepower, we told you it's gonna last 800 horsepower, we tuned it, we worked it, you have a couple months later, there's a problem with your car, no problem whatsoever, guys. We take care of that, we'll take it right back out of your car, it's warranted by the machine shop, and you're back to go. It doesn't happen very often, but to let you know, nobody's perfect. So once in a while we might have a situation and we take care of it then. And this is the whole engine room. These are all heads, these are all extra heads we have that have had issues that we can rebuild them, we can get parts. If we need some parts for your car that you can't get because after manufacturers like Chevelle, Ford, it might be all manufacturers, but when they do it, they run out of parts, or after 10 years, they don't make the parts. So we try to keep this in hand in case we need any extra parts and we got to get your car running so you're not screwed. Let's go over here and we'll see. Actually, here's some Afr heads that were done. You have an idea how they look like a valve job after they're done. These were destroyed. I got them wrapped because until we put this on the car, we don't want anybody, we don't want dust, any grime, or any crap going on them. I got here a set of 4 valve heads, so you have an idea what they look like after we do them. These are Ford heads with the 4 valve. That's a valve job, stainless valves, everything done. We'll put them on the car after. But just to give you an idea, we keep everything wrapped here, and I'm going to show you our paint work now. So we do a lot of paint work in this shop. A lot of people don't know that yet. But here's like a car. Some of you might flip out about this one. This is a true 1993 Fox body. It's covered, so it's not easy to see the paint work, but it gives you an idea. This thing looked like it came out of Miami at the bottom of the ocean. It was all rusted. It was dented and destroyed. I'm gonna show you a car that looked like it just before. So we painted everything for him. We're waiting for a few little things. The problem is that you guys might find funny, it's got an LS3 turbo. Is what's going in this car on a true 93 Cobra, so some of you might have a fit about it, but just look at the paint work, that's all we're trying to show you. Let me take you to the paint shop real quick so you have an idea. So guys, in the same room, like I was telling you early, in this same room we do a lot of ceramic coats, so it's really a dark room basically. You see a couple cars without engines, but we really use this for ceramic coating. When we do all of our ceramic coating and done, this is just an example we did real quick so you can see the car came in all dusty, it came from a barn, a Lightning. But you can see how nice this looks. We take the whole paint out of it. There's no paint correction. After we fix the paint correction, you don't see no orange peel, you don't see anything, and you actually see the flake that was supposed to come out from the factory. But let's go to the body shop and we'll see the rest of this. So in the paint shop, this is what we got. We got 2 booths. We do anything from changing carbon fiber. We change complete paint jobs. These are Fox bodies, as you see here, from Arkansas. Guy wants his stuff done. We fixed all the dents. He had a bunch of rust on this car all over the place. So we're getting everything fixed up for him and getting it ready for paint. We got this car from Florida. He runs in the NMRA. He wants to have the heaviest, well not the heaviest, but it's called the heavy class. In the heavy class, so just so you see the paint work we did, he wanted a line between the black and red on his whole car. And that's what we did on this one. We're gonna do twin turbo, sleeve motor. This car's gonna make about 1,800 horsepower on a true 10-speed. Suncoast, they're building the 10-speed on this thing, and they're doing the research and development. So the guy wanted this painted. It has not been buffed, so don't judge us yet. See, we did the black roof. He wanted the line separation on the roof as well. As you can see, he has his little line here. He wants to see the red in between. That's what he wanted, that's what we gave him. We got the hood painted. We got the motor taken out. This car's from Ford, Crestview Ford. And Suncoast Performance is doing all the transmission stuff. Suncoast is a badass company. A lot of you know them. They build badass diesel transmissions. They build a bunch of transmissions. They build transmissions for Bobby Ducote and a lot of different street outlaw guys. Well, they're going to start doing on this because they want to get into the game on the 10 speeds, 8 speeds. They want to get all in the game. So they got a transmission already for us. It's going to take about 1,500 horsepower. We're going to put about 1,800 or more to this thing once we sleeve the motor and do everything. As soon as we do all that stuff though, if it has any issues, we send it back to them. They'll see what broke and they'll fix it. So they get that's the research and development part. So whenever you buy your 10-speed for your Mustang, It's gonna be great. It's gonna hold because we've already tested it, we've raced it, and we'll find out what this car does. This is Nico's car. It came from Florida. Nico's a good driver. He's gonna be driving it. Bobby Dakota's gonna be driving it, and I might be driving it a little bit in the West Coast races and out here in Texas. We're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully I drive it most of the time, but I don't know if he's gonna let me. We'll find out. I guess I gotta win, right? So we come over here. This is a true saline. So this car had a bunch of rust, had a bunch of stuff around the whole car. At this point, this is a 351 true Fox body saline. The guy wants to keep everything the same with the original paint, original motor, everything original. So we can't really touch nothing, but his hood came off. When his hood came off, he damaged this pretty well. We got it close to where we're at now. We had to get all the paint off, get the rust off, and now we're gonna pop it up. We'll fix it up. We use metallic eyes. Basically, it's a Bondo that's more like metal, so it's not your cheap Bondo. We use real high dollar stuff here because we don't want this stuff to show, and we want people to still have their car as close to factory as they can. You can see here all the stuff we fixed on it. Getting it ready for tape, and we can put the original paint job back on this car. We got a Fox body here though that we switched the paint on. So on this blue, this light represents the sun. Just so you have an idea, this is how the car used to look. All right, this is the car how it looks now actually. We got all the flake out of it. This car has not even been buffed yet. But you can see the flake we put in it, the silver we put in it, and this light will reflect basically the sun. That's exactly how it's gonna look outside. We redid the whole car. His spoiler's over here. This is what it used to look like, but he did want some more flake. He wanted some candy in it to make it look nicer. You can see it's hard to tell the difference, but it doesn't have as much flake. It doesn't have as much candy in it. So basically we set it up for him so he could do the whole car. We're gonna match his spoiler. This is his hood. We'll take care of the whole thing. This is our whole paint booth section. This is how we match paint. When you come over here, we got the computer. Everything gets weighed right here. So as we open this up, you can see we got all the colors, any shades you guys want to do. You pick your color, we set it up. You can even go as far as yellow if you want. We can make any color you want. The guys that like purple, we got purple. You like pink, we can make pink. But this is exactly how our booth works on a daily basis. What we do here, we not only match stuff, but we make sure the quality of the paint you get is never gonna. In our machine, every single morning, I'm turning it on now, but we usually do it every morning. You see how these work? It keeps all of our stuff fresh. So as soon as we're ready to paint, it does not give you any thickness, there's no consistency. Some places, if you don't take care of this and you don't do this every day, you don't get the same consistency in the paint. You don't get the same consistency in your clear or your Bondo. We do it all the way across. As you can see, they're all moving. It keeps everything fresh, keeps it going. We do it about twice a day. I did it now so you can see it on video. We already did it this morning. I'll check out my paint booth. At the paint booths, we got 2 of them. The reason we got 2 of them is because we're really busy out here. We do a bunch of cars. So we get stuff from U-Haul, TD, plus we get all the nice cars, Porsche, Ferrari, Mustangs, Vipers, whatever you want. Anybody who doesn't want to be on the Carfax wants to fix their thing. They had a little dent and they don't want somebody saying they got like, oh, you lost value because your car crashed. We take care of it for you. You don't have to worry about Carfax, but you can't report it to your insurance. We're going to have to fix it for you. We can have an idea here what we paint. So this is our roofs look. This is one of the ones, for instance, we just did. Yes, it's a Transit. We do Mustangs, we do everything else, but you have an idea. These guys got to send it back to the auction. This has not been buffed. This is not even finished. This is only 2 coats of clear. We try to put about 6 coats of clear usually on cars, 5 to 6. It helps you with chips, it helps you with stuff you already paid for, you might as well get your money's worth. So this is how they look when we send them back. This has not even been buffed though, keep in mind. We try to keep it nice with no orange peel. This is going to an auction, but if you treat every single car like it's one of the best cars, you get quality work out and the people choose to come to us. So let's see the backyard real quick and I'll show you what else we got going on here. Alright guys, so over here you can see we did order some carbon fiber hoods. This is Cody, his car's dirty right now. You got a carbon fiber hood, you got a carbon fiber fenders, you got the trunk, you got everything done. When we got these parts, they were messed up. Anderson Components, it wasn't their fault, it was done in shipping, but I'll tell you what, they came through big time. They sent us brand new stuff. I'll show it to you in the showroom in a minute. I should have probably showed you that first, but we ceramic coat even carbon fiber, and I'll show you why in a second. It protects it from the sun here in Texas, and a lot of places it gets about 100, 110 degrees. Unless you're in Arizona, it might be 115, but it does not work well on fiber. So what we do is ceramic coat it, so by the time you take it, it protects it for 3 to 5 years, and then you do it again. But we get a wrecked Mustang like you see here. This is a twin turbo car. We do the insurance work for them. We figure it out, and we help you guys out with the insurance. I know some of you guys got performance stuff, and the insurance doesn't always want to cover everything, but we make sure that, hey, this guy bought the parts. He's got to get a quality work back to his car. This is not Mako. We need to get this guy's car back to performance, back to how it was, and we fight for you guys with the insurance. As you come here, this is a C10 we had. I'm sure a lot of you heard about Donk Masters. He races these cars, the big wheel cars. This is a C10 we're doing. We started fixing some dents and fixing some stuff. The only thing we didn't notice, sometimes when you start taking stuff off, once you get paint and stuff off, you can tell somebody did a terrible Bondo job. So we're gonna fix this up, put new metal on it, get it right for him because he still wants it to sound like metal. He doesn't want to keep Bondoing it over. We'll get it right. I got a guy that's working right here right now. I'm gonna show you. He is incredible. He worked for Porsche and Ferrari. He knows how to make these bodies come out perfect. He's amazing. This guy has fixed cars from Porsches to Lamborghinis to Ferraris, Mustangs, everything. When he does body work, you can't even tell he's been there. Most people are like astonished. So we get a lot of car dealers, a lot of different people that bring it to us, even though they have a body shop, when it's something complicated and they don't want it to hit them on a Carfax. So let's come over here like that blue Mustang I showed you earlier. This is what he did. This thing was terrible. This thing had every single dent. It's a barnyard find. The guy found it in a barn, and he wanted to fix it. He says he wanted to keep it how it was. It was kind of a barnyard, but it was his uncle. So when he gets this car, he wanted to even keep this hood. So it's smooth now, but this thing was all tore up with fiberglass and everything. He made it basically back to stock almost. And once he got it back to stock, we got this thing ready. He has fixed every little bit of rust. The only thing we have to do now, we got, oh, it's closed. Sorry guys, I told you we tape everything up. But there's no engine or nothing in it. We're gonna put the Scott Fab. I know a lot of you guys know about Fox bodies, you know Scott Fab. When you put the Scott Fab, it covers everything up. It makes it a real clean look. You don't have all the holes through your body line. You don't have the wiper holes, you don't have anything. So as soon as we put the Scott Fab on, we're gonna paint this guy, paint the interior, and of course we use an On3 turbo kit, and we're using a 5.0 that has been stroked. It's a 347. We already have everything built. We already got the turbo kit, but we got to put it inside this car to make it all work. And that's pretty much our body shop. You can see the back of our body shop. We got an Excursion here. It's getting a complete repaint. He wants that Excursion to be candy. Well, he wants it to be white with a blue candy. The way we usually work that, we'll make it a nice white pearl in it, a small little bit of pearl, a little bit of candy. Then we'll get the blue candy and we'll put it inside the clear. And as we do all the coats, the car will have a white blue candy look that he wants, like a white blue pearl. And that's what that car is going to be, a complete design. It's going to be a complete new paint job. Everything taken out of, inside wheel wells, everything's going to be done, including the bottom suspension. Here we got more stuff. Just like, you see here the U-Hauls, like I said, we also do like Tahoes. This car had a little bit, it had a big dent in it. The guy, for some reason, did not want it to be reported, so we fixed it for him. As you can see how smooth it is, and it's almost ready for paint. I just got 2 cooking right now in the paint booth, and then this one's going in next, spray and paint. We even do the old cars. This car's getting, it's basically a Coyote swap. We're gonna do a Coyote with a 10-speed swap in it. We're gonna get the paint job done. The last person that painted, I think they went to Home Depot, and I think they just bought some crayon stuff. I don't know what the hell they did when they painted this. You can see, let me see if I could grab some of this crap. So, this is paint that we sanded off. This is like pure crap. So you see the Home Depot or Lowe's, whatever they did with a brush and painted this whole car. So we're trying to get all the crap off of it so we can restore it for him. He wasn't very impressed with the paint job that they did. I think that's even beyond Mako, I don't know. But we're gonna get that all off. We're gonna primer it up for him. We're gonna Bondo what we gotta Bondo, fix the rust spots we gotta fix. We'll base it, and he's looking for a nice candy red, electric red that the new F-150s have. I think a lot of you have seen in the 18 F-150, they call it ruby red. That's what he wants on this car. So remember that Mustang I was showing you in the body shop? Here's his carbon fiber. And just to let you know, after you ceramic coat it, we keep it here in the showroom because we need about 16 hours to make sure that this dries properly and does everything. We don't use ceramic properties, we use the real ceramic coat. But just so you have an idea, there it comes off, right off. It's ready to go to the body shop and get done. We always do that before we put the carbon fiber on, and we recommend it because it lasts a lot longer and keeps that nice look, and you got 3 to 5 years. They say it's a 5-year warranty. I always say 3 to 5 because you don't know where you're coming from. You might be in Texas, you might be in Florida, or you're in Minnesota where you don't get the sun as much. It might last 5 years there, but here in Texas, if you keep it outside every day in the sun, it might be a little harder to keep that stuff good for 5 years, but either way we warranty it. And that's just an idea of what we do on our ceramic coat. It'll still do that on your regular metal. We do it on carbon fiber just to protect it. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the shop tour. A lot of you don't get to see our shop, especially if you're out of the state. I wanted to show you kind of what goes on here. And I know there's some of you online about our giveaway with the Mustang. That Mustang was a little bit out of our control. We really wanted to fill all the spots because we wanted a customer to fill, a customer to actually win it. We weren't able to do that. We were doing it for about 3-4 months. We could not get all the spots filled for some reason. So most of the people got all their money back. The ones that haven't, we still give you your money back. I know it's still disappointing you didn't have a chance to win the Mustang. Stay tuned because we got another giveaway that's going to be in our control, just like the headers was last time. Somebody won the headers. We're going to do something big again, but under HPP's control, which we might do with merchandise and just sales and oil change, just simple stuff you might be able to come to a shop. We're thinking about that now, so stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. As usual, give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Let us know you want to keep watching these videos. If there's something you want to see featured, something you saw as we were going through the shop, you want to see something in paint, you want to see a car that's being built, you want to see a dyno, let us know. Comment in the section. I'll do whatever you guys want. Something you didn't like, as usual, guys, just tell me. I'm not a snowflake. I'm not going to cry about it. Let us know, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.